So what's going on? Today, not a whole heck of a lot. I'm going to make a run to the post office. I got to drop off my mail-in ballot. You know, it's that voting time here in California. You know, I don't like getting political on stuff. And yeah, I'm going to throw, you know, you have to vote no matter what. You know, you got to put your 2 cents in or you can't complain about it. But some of these people that put their 2 cents in and they vote for the, well, let's just say the other party, and the other party happens to be in charge, and then they complain about it. Well, don't vote for them people, all right? So what I'm gonna do right now is, yeah, I'm gonna jump in the truck and I'm gonna run down to the post office, but being that's how we get our mail up here on the mountain. And I'll just kind of show you a little bit around what's going around. Oh, also, we're due to get snow and I do not change my flip-flops to shoes or boots till we get snow. So it's about 45 degrees out, which is what, about 7-8 Celsius. And after coming back from Thailand, and yeah, it's a little brisk. Okay, let's see what happens. Beautiful morning though, I can say that. You know, that's one thing about living up here, you know. I'm within, maybe a 45-minute drive of, well, no, not a drive, probably about an hour and a half drive to LA on a good day. And so let's see what's going on here, okay? The old seatbelt on here. Kill that. So YouTube doesn't have a fit over the music. So let's take a ride. Give you a quick look at where I live. So we run out and run down the road here. Beautiful morning though, clear morning, it's crisp. Truck says it's 60 degrees, I don't believe it. That's probably from the sun beating on it. But yeah, you know, this was a big wash they put in because this road here used to flood all the time. We'd end up with dirt and rocks and boulders and we couldn't get this way to town. We'd have to, in the early days, they used to have a Jeep road if you lived on this side of town. But now they've got a nice paved road going in the other way. Oops, here we go. But you know, it's quiet up here on the mountain. The only time we ever have issues is when we have snow. And the issues really isn't the snow, it's the snow players, and we get huge traffic jams, bumper to bumper, people stuck, you know, they came up not prepared for it. Up the road, after I get down here a little bit, I'll make a turn, and up that road, you go about 4 miles, you run into the ski resort. And it's usually bumper to bumper, all the way down and out of town, probably almost 10 miles for people trying to get up there. And it's, let's take a peek. That way the highway, this way to town. Let's go to town. But, yeah, you know, it's an enjoyable place to live. My wife and I picked it because it was supposed to be, you know, it's going to be close to where the kids live down the hill. We figured, oh, they'll come up and see us, and not as much as we thought they would. And now that she's gone, here I sit in this big house up on the mountain, and think, honestly, who knows? You know, I might eventually say it's time. You know, I've been up here 15 years, and maybe it's time for a change. You know, to go find something else. You know, I talk about my kids all have their families and their lives and their friends, and you know, maybe it's time for me to start making a new life for myself. Really don't know. I haven't got to that point yet, and I can't say, oh yeah, I can't say anywhere where I'm gonna move to or what I would do, because I really don't know. This is one of our little restaurants over here on the side. Got some good food in. It's called the Grizzly. And our one lone stop sign on this road. There's our post office over here. So we have to come down and get to our P.O. box to get our mail. So let me go do that. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. You know, when you go to the post office, it's always interesting to see what kind of mail you get, especially here in California. Oh boy, and I don't know. All right, anyway, I'll do it. So I got a copy of my property tax bill. You guys ready? Anybody got $5,000 I could borrow? Oh man, $5,000 for 1 year. And plus we're having to deal with issues with homeowners' fire insurance. Being that we live in a fire-prone area, guess what? Non-renewal. Every stinking year we find somebody that'll cover us for 1 year, and then the next year that's a non-renewal. So I have an agent that's on it right now trying to find me some homeowners fire insurance. Yeah, they've got the California plan. So you go on the California plan, that costs you about $3,000 for the year. And then you also have to have an insurance to cover the rest of it, you know, for people falling, for floods, for whatever, you know, you get struck by lightning. I don't know. I don't even think that would cover it anymore. So, all righty, let's go take a ride about. Okay. Now, right there in front of me, that's our hardware store. And it's kind of nice to have it in town, because in case you need something really quick. And they're a great bunch of people that own that. They do a lot for the community. They really do. They have a customer appreciation day, which I missed this year because I was in Thailand. But they set up. They'll set up a band stage out here, and they'll have music and give away free hot dogs and popcorn. There's another bunch of little shops right there. You can see the ski rental. This place up here on the right is our grocery store. And they have pretty much everything you can really want. A little pricey. And they've got a meat section in it. And then over on this side of the street, we have our one market. What's the price of gas? Let me get a good look at that. Whew. $5.15 for cheaper. So this is our main drag right here in town. It's not much, you know, it's only a town of about 4,000 people. We have a lot of little shops, little gift shops, little things like that. I think we have more bars in the town than anything. Yeah, and real estate offices. So this side here, you got the Yodeler. That's Evergreen Cafe is a good place to eat. One thing we do have here, which is great, we got a Mexican restaurant that really has some good food. And it's over on this side of the street right here where all the flags are. It's called the Mexico Lindo. Yeah, that's some good Mexican food right there. And then we got an elementary school over here. There's a little pine hotel where you can get a room if you come up. But yeah, it's not a very big community up here. Oh, that's our library. I didn't even know we had one. They must have just converted that. But all in all, you know, it's we've got our own microbrewery place up here, right there. That place there, they do microbrewing, and they've got good sandwiches, I understand. And then on this side over here, we've got Mile High Pizza. No, you don't get Mile High when you eat it, but imagine if we were in Thailand, we could get away with it. So, and then we've got, that's our little museum right there. It was the old fire station. I better get out of the way. I got somebody behind me here. Hold on. Let me pull over a bit. But that's really all there is. You know, there's not much in this little town that I live in. It's pretty quiet. But yeah, you know, we have car shows up here. They have a Jeep rally and a chili cook-off, and you know, it's a nice little community. You're not down in the rat race with all the people going to work and all of that. So now I'm back out on the highway here, well, Highway 2 as they call it. If I take this road all the way down, I can get down onto the desert, and from there you can get you know, pretty much where you want to go. It's a little automotive shop. They do pretty good work. I've got a place up behind them that I go to, take my truck and vehicles and get serviced. There's one of our snowboard rental places. But yeah, you get snowboards, you can get clothes, you get anything you want. We do have a fire station, you know. We've got, you know, you have a fire department, fire station, and rescue, and everything else you need right there. So we're pretty, you know, pretty well up here. And you know, it's a nice Sunday morning. You get a lot of people coming up here for a drive, have breakfast. There's a road that goes over to Glendale, which is almost towards LA, but it's not open all the time. Let me take you a different way. Yeah, here come some of the bikes in. They like coming up here because they can come up and run around on some of the curves. And we'll take you a different way back to the house. But, you know, it's a nice little community. But I've been here, I think, long enough. And I think it's time for a change. I used to work with a guy that said that change is always good. A lot of people don't like change. They like to be in their main little, you know, routine. That's the word I was looking for, routine. You know, they like, okay, get up, I'm going to do this, I'm going to have this for breakfast, I'm going to drink my cup of coffee, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go. I've gotten to the point that since I retired, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I like change. I like different things. I used to be that type of person, but right now, nah. My life has been too disrupted over the last few years. But you know, they got a lot of little cabins up here. You know, some places are small, some places are big. I guess my place would be maybe on the medium. I think I'm 1,900 square feet. I don't know what that would come into meters. To anybody that's watching this from somewhere else. And here's another one of our washes when we get some rain. You get a lot of water come roaring down this thing here. So, but all in all, that's my little community up here. We do get the seasons up here. You know, you do get some trees changing colors. Nice reds. Got some yellows over here. A lot of places that, you know, that do a lot of yard work. I don't. One, because I don't like being here all the time, and I don't like doing yard work anymore. I did too many years of it. But plus, you know, the water shortage in California the way it is, being that we don't get a lot of rain or a lot of weather lately. So, you know, they kind of start to ration you. They start telling you how much water you can use and how much, you know, maybe you need a set of stove. But all in all, yeah, this is a pretty nice little community up here. And I will show you the house that my wife and I built. It was her pride and joy. So living in it, it's like I'm kind of surrounded by her all the time. And, you know, she'll always be a great memory for me. Okay, yeah, this big blue one over here on the side. Got an old truck that I still have, but that's my little place right there. So, and those Seiko palms, they go in the garage come wintertime. So, yeah, that's pretty much what it's like up here. You know, let me get this thing here straightened out. But yeah, you know, I enjoy it. Oh, that's my wife's Toyota FJ still sitting in the garage. It doesn't, I haven't decided what to do with that yet. And then naturally, I've still got my old F-250 sitting here. Another one I need to get rid of. You know, I kind of understand how Chuck from No Time to Be Sad talked about, you know, we collect so much junk. You know, we really do. I mean, I've got stuff in the toolboxes there. Oh, that's my electric bike. But I've got drawers full of screws and stuff, you know? And it's like, why? You know, I got a hardware store down here. Why am I saving screws, you know? And it's like, ah. Oh. So, really, you know, I got all this crap in this garage behind me here. And there's tons of stuff in the house. But, okay, gang, that's just a little bit of what Mike's Wave 2 is, aka just Mike. You know, if you meet me, just call me Mike. I'm good with that. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.